peace, love, and vibes. Rise and grind. It is Saturn's Day AM Breathwork with me, Yogi JT, also known as The Holistic Experience, or better known as Spiritual Stoner 420. Every Saturn's Day, we wake up and do 3 breathing practices, kind of transcend the week and flow us into the weekend. That being said, find a nice, comfortable seating position wherever you are. Just become relaxed. Breathe, whatever you need to do. Let me reposition. As well, it's a new moon flow. New moon cycle. It's been 2 weeks. The moon is new. Kind of blank, it's not there. It's not in the sky. So a little bit of lunar logic before we get started. Some new moon intentions. This is where you set your intentions on release if you're letting go of something. And then if you're chiming up to the full moon, this is where you begin to set your intentions for your reveal of the full moon. So the new moon is where you kind of set your new intention, come up with new ideas, new beginnings for the new moon. And then for the next 2 weeks, you can watch that blossom. Or if you did anything for the last 2 weeks from the full moon to the new moon, you could have watched something get buried or watched something kind of fade away. So with that being said, nice comfortable seated position. We're going to do 3 breathing practices. Set our intentions. Of course, my intentions always are just to bring you basic knowledge and wisdom so you may gain understanding of yourself, your breath, your body, and the way it operates. First breathing practice is the deep breathing. We can connect the body to the breath by placing the left hand on the lower belly. Again, if you're driving, pull over, park the car, but you can sit down and breathe. If you're not at home, you can sit down in a chair. You don't have to be at your house. So we're going to begin with a 3-part movement of this breath. As we breathe in, feeling the belly button come outward. As the shoulders and collarbones rise, the air comes all the way up to the crown of our head. That's the 3rd step. When we can't breathe in anymore, we reverse that. So first step, exhaling, breath coming down, shoulders going back down, that's step 2. And then that 3rd and final step, that belly button coming all the way in, or the belly coming in. We'll repeat that. Breathe in. 1, belly comes out. 2, shoulders rise, collarbones rise. 3, breath comes to the crown of the head. You can't breathe in anymore. And let's reverse. 1, exhaling. 2, shoulders and collarbones fall. And 3, stomach comes all the way in. Then we repeat this process at your own pace while I play some sound. You can always go deeper into this breathing practice by extending the exhales. You can also hold in the inhales. So you can hold in your inhales a little bit longer or extend your exhales to go further into this practice. On your next exhale, however, let's return to normal breathing. Return your hands to normal. Check in with the body at this point, noticing any differences from when we first started to now. Thanking ourselves for taking the time out to breathe on this Saturn's day. Forgetting everything we got to do, let's live in the present moment and begin exercise number 2. The pulse breath. Yes, rapid exhalations through the nose. I call this the mini sneeze. We're going to use the nose only here. If you have to use the mouth because you're congested, which I'm actually a little congested, use your mouth as well. I'll show you how those both work. So we're going to do 3 rounds of this breathing practice because this is our cardio. This is our brain cardio. This is our workout. If you ain't doing no working out or anything for the day, this is it. So we're going to push the air out of the nose or the mouth really fast, and naturally our belly will snap in and the in breath will come in naturally, and then we'll push another one out. So we're going to do 10 of those. If you can't do 10, do as many as you can. The goal is to push out the air fast. We're exchanging all of the air out that was dormant in our body last night and putting new air in there. So what does this help us do? This helps us wake up. This helps us get fresh oxygen to the brain, but it might make us a little bit lightheaded because we're exchanging all our air. So if you feel lightheaded, that's fine. However, if you feel dizzy, of course, pull back and protect your energy. So, breathing through the nose, it'll look and sound like this. If you use your mouth, it will look and sound like this. So the goal is to push with the belly, and everything comes out the mouth of the nose fast. So we're going to begin our first round. I will start. You can follow me. Join in whenever you feel free. If you can't do all 10, that's fine. Just do as many as you can. And let's begin. That's the end of round 1. So at the end of these rounds, you're going to push the air out on your last one, and then you'll slowly breathe in, and you'll let out a nice, slow exhale. So we'll begin to get ready for round 2, automatically getting right into our second breathing practice. I'll open the mouth for this one so you can see what the open mouth style looks like. Again, I'm going to do 10 of these, do as many as you can, and let's begin. That is the end of round 2. So again, you might feel stuff coming out here. Go ahead and spit it out. Let it all out. Sneeze it out. Cough it out. You're pushing and moving a lot of air, and everything in your body that's loose is going to come out. So any of that mucus that's loose in your nasal passages is going to come out. It's fine. Let it flow. This is what the exercise is for. Let's go. So round 3, mouth or nose. And let's begin. That's the end of the Kapalabhati or pulse breath, the second breathing practice. Moving a lot of air fast. Check in with the body here. See if you feel any differences from when we first started to now. noticing we're a little bit more awakened. We might be a little more tired. Either way, there's a difference from when we first started to now, just from breathing. So I want to thank everyone for rocking with me and that does this every week with me. Let's finish this off with our third and final breathing practice, the alternate nostril breathing, which is also my favorite breathing practice. With that, we're going to switch off breathing in between the left and right sides of the brain, balancing the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. This nervous system helps control our fight, flight, or freeze response. So just by breathing, switching nostrils, you can help control your reaction. With that being said, let's get started. Holding up our right hand, we're going to make a gentle fist. We're going to bring out our thumb, ring finger, and pinky. I'm going to hold the hand close to the body. I'm going to start by closing off the right nostril, breathing out of the left. Then we're going to inhale through the left side. We're going to switch by closing our left nostril, breathing out of the right side. Breathing back into the right side. And switch, exhale out of the left side. Inhale. Switch, exhale out of the right side. Inhale. And switch. So the pattern is exhale, inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, switch. Let's continue at our own paces. Next time we're breathing out of the right nostril. Go ahead and return to normal breathing. So if you want to go further into this exercise, you can extend your exhales or retain your inhales for future reference. At this point, you can check in with the body here, noticing if there's any differences from when we first started to now. And just giving yourself a second to thank yourself for taking the time to click the live button. Create some space, breathe before we tackle the weekend. For all those that do your new moon flow, new moon rituals, happy new moon to you, happy new beginnings. We will see you tomorrow for tent time. And then Friday for Sage and Blaze Sesh, or next Saturn's Day for Breathwork Live. I want to thank you all for joining every week, sharing, participating, whatever you do, however this comes to you. Thank you very much. I will see you for the next session. Peace, love, and vibes. Thank you. See you next sesh.